no stranger to having leadership, especially in your backcourt. Just how much has Ray come in, maybe recommitted this season to be the leader, not that you haven't been before, but to be this team's voice?
I mean, it's important for our point guards to have a voice on our teams. And, Raven in her last season, she's been in the gym, she's been working. And not only do we need her voice, we need her example of how to play the position and how to run our basketball team. And she's giving it her best shot. I think she's probably in the best, probably physical, mental, like just complete. We'd like for her to have gotten here a little sooner, but that's her process. But we need her the most, the way she is right now for our team this year.
Coach, anyone stand out in terms of improvement or just maybe surprising you or anything like that from last season to this season?
I mean, everybody. It's a long list. So it really is a long list. Joyce is better, shooting the ball better. Everybody. Miriam is better. Adele's improving. Like everybody. Tessa, everybody's improved. And, we usually see improvement from a lot of players, and it's just true to form for the returners.
How have the newcomers started to fit in, especially when you have a senior like Latson coming in who's played a lot of ball?
Great. She's her maturity, her practice habits, she's really coachable. Like she just wants to win. She wants to get better and improve her positioning and being a pro. Not to say that Florida State wasn't doing that, but sometimes when you change up, it's just different. Will we need her to do some of the same things that she did for Florida State? Absolutely. Can we help her see some other stuff by just having just a more seasoned basketball team when it comes to like tournament play and just the amount of games that we've had in the postseason? It will definitely help her. And she will definitely help us.
John, I know Ashlyn announced that she was taking this year off. What exactly does that look like? Is she, rehabbing on her own? Is she around here at all? Is she focusing on being a student? And what were those conversations like with you and her?
I mean, obviously it's hard because basketball is a big part of what an athlete does. But the mental part of it too is draining. And if your mentals isn't right, it's going to have a compound effect. I think it's pretty brave of her to be able to do something like this. I think she'll come back. She's rehabbing with us. So I mean, it's as much as we can see her, we see her. Like I text her often just to check up on her, and everything's going according to plan, and it's what she needs at this time.
Is she enrolled in school at all?
No. She's taking a year off.
Some big news with Nike and the contract. It's not every day a former college player like Asia kind of written into that. What can you say, I guess, about that and being a Nike school next year? And do you think it impacts recruiting in any way?
First, I know it's a big Under Armour Nike thing. Under Armour was great to us. We wore Under Armour when we won 3 national championships. So it's nothing against what they've done to us. We've made great relationships and friendships with them. I've been a Nike athlete for over 30 years. So for me personally, it's it's helpful. Like I can stop buying designer shoes because I got a lot of Nike gear, a lot of Nike shoes. But I do think it helps recruiting. Change helps recruiting. Just change, and it's Nike. Most kids, no matter what kind of packages they get, seem to be attracted to Nike. No matter what it is, you could get less, and they're attracted to it. But I do think Nike will do every sport here right, and I think women's basketball will be a place in which they got a lot of room in which to display our legends. Like Alicia's a Nike athlete, Asia's a Nike athlete. I it. I think that's it. But you got two good ones who, have done extremely well in the league, and hopefully we'll feel the love.
Sticking with Asia, she's got one or fourth MVP. You played with two of the players that have three in Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie, so you're qualified to answer this question. Do you think Asia's the best player ever?
Ever?
Ever.
I mean, she got one more than everybody else, right? Ever? She's got an MVP for half of the seasons that she's been in the league. I don't think that's ever been done. God, she's the best in the world, for sure. She's the very best in the world.
On a non-conference schedule, appears to be a little lighter maybe than in previous years. What was the reasoning for that?
It wasn't what I said, scheduling is hard. People don't want to play us. I mean, even having lost what we lost. I mean, it's really, really a hard thing. So, instead of the big competitive games, we've added some HBCUs just to lift up every aspect of our sport. Not every team will go and play an HBCU on their home court, and we feel like it's a great game, great competition, great coaching, and if we can lift because we play the game and give some notoriety to the HBCUs, then we'll do that.
Coach.
And I hope the committee takes that into consideration.
Coach, your head coaching tree keeps growing now, and you'll be playing both of your former assistants coming up. And with Coach Mundell, how's he doing? Where's his areas of expertise, I guess, fitting in with this team?
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. I wish he tells me because we have a better scouting report. So he's doing great. He's doing great. I think Winston is a head coach in his own right, and he's getting an opportunity to run his own program and put in what he wants to put in on both sides of the basketball. I'm probably almost certain he's going to be a help. He's a gap help defending the defensive team. I'm almost certain he's going to be that. Offensively, I don't know. I'm sure he'll open the floor up and try to capitalize on us being in help side, right? Great. And then Fred is great. I mean, one of the in recruiting, got to recruit great staff members and talent. We got Wendell. Yes, I did mention the fact that the seat he would be in, two head coaches, two guys have gotten head coaching jobs. So, that was enough to get him to just kind of consider it because he is a California guy through and through. But he did say he's a Southerner now, and it's only taken 2 or 3, 4 months for him to realize there's some good stuff happening here on this side of the country.
Coach, you had a couple players go to Arizona for some 3v3 ball. Did you notice them picking up anything new from that experience?
Except Chloe came back with little acts during the tournament. You need to play, Joyce, I need to be playing more pick and roll. Okay, Chloe. What about the 4 other people that's going to be on the court and it's not 3x3? But I think anytime that your players can play outside the season and play a competitive competition event, it's always a good thing.
Coach, on that note, what was your sense of the energy and focus from this team this offseason, maybe compared to other off seasons?
Well, I mean, this offseason was kind of like no other. Like we didn't have our entire team here this summer. Joyce was gone, and then Isla, our freshmen, they weren't here because they were with their national teams. We really didn't really do anything besides learn some offensive concepts, and that's not much. So we're a little bit far behind, but this team really works hard. They are extremely coachable. We're gaining ground from not having put a lot in, so we're making up with it with just the intangible piece of them. Just they want to be pleasers, and they're listening, and they're able to actually really try to execute. And then, just because we weren't together as a team, they individually have gotten better. Like, so we did some individual, player development stuff because we didn't have our entire team. We'd have had our defense in the summer, and we got some of it in, but we're not where we were, but we're not where we need to be.
What have you seen from the freshmen, and what are your expectations for them to contribute this year?
I mean, they're good. I mean, they're good. I mean, actually, they're pretty good. Like, they're blending in. They're good listeners. That's one. They are really good basketball players, really smart. And then I think both of them can shoot the ball. Like, they can really shoot the ball, like really impressively. So I'm hoping that holds true, throughout the season. But and they're not shy about shooting. They're not shy about putting the ball up. So I like that. Like, they're blending in nicely.